Today's tutorial is going to be on how to cut and sew men's shorts. So if this is what you're interested in learning, this video is definitely for you. So I'm going to be taking you on a step-by-step tutorial on how to cut and sew men's shorts. So just stay tuned and follow this video carefully. Now you can see for my fabric I used an Ankara fabric, though you can use any kind of fabric of your choice. It totally depends on you. You can use a crepe or a vintage fabric for this. So guys, if you are new to my channel, my name is Tailoring. I make easy sewing tutorials like this, so do well to hit on that subscribe button and like and share this video to whoever you think will find it helpful. If you have done that, thank you very much. Now you can see this fabric I have here is an Ankara fabric, and I'm with about 2 yards of it, though I won't be using all for it, but just get with about 2 yards. Then I have an 1-inch elastic band. Then I have an hemming gum. So guys, right now I'm going to go ahead and fold my Ankara fabric. Now I'm folding my fabric into two, so just watch carefully how I'm going to fold it. So you can see the way I folded it. So how to know how many inches you fold, you just have to do your hip allowance divided by 4, then add about 6 inches or 5 inches to it. So that is how I folded mine. Now guys, what I'm going to do, I'm going to place my tape from the starting point there, and I'm going to be coming down with about half an inch, because that half an inch is going to be serving as our starting line and also our waistline. I hope you understand me guys. Now the next thing I'm going to do is to go ahead and use my pattern master to just connect all those dots I marked together to give us a straight line, just the way you can see. Now after doing that, I'm going to be placing my tape on this line we drew here. This line we came down with about half an inch, which is our waistline, also our starting line. Now I'll be going down with the hip measurement I'm using is 36 divided by 4 is 9 inches, so I'm just marking 9 inches. So I hope you can see the way I just marked it. From that point, that line there, I went down by 9 inches. Now after giving it marks, I just went ahead to use my pattern master to just connect everything together just like this. I hope you can see what it looks like. Now after doing that, the next thing I'll go ahead and do is to find the full length of our short. So this totally depends on you. For me, I wanted the full length to be 21 inches, so I just went ahead to just mark 21 inches here. I hope you can see. I hope you see what I just did. From the waistline, I placed my tape down to 21 inches, but I also went ahead to add extra 2 inches, so what I marked total was 23 inches. That 2 inches is going to serve as my folding allowance. I hope you understand, so just watch carefully and you are going to understand. So what I marked total for our length was 23 inches. 2 inches is for folding allowance. So I'm just going ahead to use my pattern master to just draw the line so it can be more visible for you to see it. Now guys, the next thing I went ahead to do is to just label it. So I don't know whether you can see, but here is our crotch line. I just tried to measure it. I don't know, it's not really showing here. And then also the beginning line is our waistline, then this line is our full length, and the other line is our folding allowance. I hope you understand me. Now I'll come over to our crotch line, which is this line here, and what I'm going to do is our hip measurement divided by 4. But guys, take note, this is a men's short, so you will not use the exact hip measurement. So for me, I'll be adding extra 4 inches to it, so 36 plus 4 is 40 inches. Now I'm going to be dividing 40 divided by 4. That is going to give me 10 inches. So I just went ahead to mark it on the crotch line, and I also went ahead to mark it on our starting line, which is also our waistline. I hope you understand. So I told you that 4 inches we added is for like ease, because we don't want men's trousers or shorts are not usually tight, because they need to be able to put their hands in their pockets and be able to do some other things, so we don't need it to be tight. That is why I added that 4 inches. I hope you understand me. Now after doing that, here for the crotch extension, I went out by 2 inches because it's a slim person, but the person is chubby or has body, you have to use that measurement you can see on your screen to get your crotch extension. I hope you understand. So you can see from this crotch line I went up by 2 inches also. I hope you can see. Then from this edge here I will just go out by half an inch. I hope you see. Then I'll go ahead right now and just connect those 3 points together to give us our crotch extension. I hope you see what I'm showing you. So from that 2 inches point to the half an inch and also back to the 2 inches, just like this. Now that we have done that, the next thing I'll go ahead and do is to come over to this point here. You can see this is our waistline. So from that point there I'll be going down by half an inch. This point I'll be going down by half an inch. Then I'll go ahead and use my pattern master to just connect it into this line. I hope you see. So guys, this is it. Just please follow carefully these steps and I guarantee you're going to have exact same result I am having. Now after doing that, the next we are going to come over is to the full length here. That is the full length line. And what I have to do is from this point here I'll be marking 1.5 inches. I hope you understand me. So I'll mark 1.5 inches on this line, on our full length line, and also on our folding allowance line, just like this, 1.5 inches. Now I'll be connecting together with my pattern master. Now from that point there I'll be extending it to our crunch line. I hope you see what I just did. You can see how it is slanted. So that is how I'm going to extend it from the crotch line to the full length line, obviously using my pattern master, and this is what it looks like. So I was just making it a little bit visible as what I was using my chalk to do, so that you can see it very well. So you can see how slanted it looks like. Remember, it's a slanted line, not a straight line. Just see how it is. I hope you see. Now that we are done doing that, the next thing I'll go ahead and do is to come over to our full length of our short knicker. Then I'll be taking our round knee measurement. So for the round knee measurement I'm using, it is actually 16 inches. So but what I have to do also, I told you a men's short is supposed to be very free. I went ahead to add extra 4 inches. So the 4 inches plus 16 inches gave me 20 inches. So I'll be dividing 20 divided by 2 is going to give me 10 inches. So I just marked 10 inches on both the full length line on our folding allowance line. I hope you see. Now I'll be connecting from the point to the crotch point. I hope you see it's a little bit slanted, it's not a straight line. I hope you can see. So guys, this is what it looks like. Now that we're done doing that, next thing I'll go ahead and do is to cut this out to show you what it will look like. So just follow carefully. You can go ahead and pin it down so that it won't move when you are cutting it. So just watch carefully how I'm cutting it here. So I'm also cutting from that half an inch we came down by to that point. Then also this 1.5 inches I'll be cutting it also. So please guys, just follow carefully what I'm doing so that you can get the exact results I'm going to achieve by the end of this video. So just make sure you're using your own measurements but following these steps. I hope you can see. I can see I'm done cutting it out. Now the next thing I'm going to go ahead and do is to bring out my tape. Now from the starting line there, which is our waistline, I'll be going down by 7 inches, but I advise you go down by 7.5 inches, but I just went down by 7 inches. This is for our pocket length. I hope you understand what I mean. So I just went ahead to just not give it a notch here on that 7 inches point I marked. Now the next thing I'm going to go ahead and do is to use this to cut out the back. Now I'm gonna head to fold my fabric again, and the way I folded this fabric is much more bigger than the way I folded for the front, because this is the back. Now just follow carefully at what I'm doing. Now from this starting point I'll be going down by 2.5 inches. I hope you are seeing what I'm doing. So from the starting point of the material, I'm going down by 2.5 inches all around, and I'm going to be using my pattern master to just connect together these points. I hope you can see. Now after doing that, the next thing I'll go ahead and do is from there I'm going to be pinning down this my front on the line. I hope you see what I just did. I'm just pinning it down so that it won't move. Then after doing that, the next thing we're going to do is to start taking our measurements for the back. I hope you see. I'll be coming over to this crotch line here. I'll be using my ruler so that I can get the exact measurements. So you see where I place my ruler, my pattern master. So I'll be extending also by 2 inches. If you need the if you want to calculate yours, the exact, so that you can get the exact one you'll be needing, the measurement is on the screen, but I just use 2 inches also because it's for a slim person. Now also from the side downward, I'm also marking 2 inches. I hope you can see. So I'm just going ahead to mark 2 inches all the way till the down part of our shirt, our men's shirt. So this is it. I'll go ahead and just connect all together using my pattern master. Now after doing that, the next thing I'll go ahead and do is to come over to this middle point here, and I'll mark 2 inches. I hope you see. Then I'll come over to this point here, the top here, and I'll just mark 1.5 inches. I hope you see what I mean. And I'll go ahead and just connect all together. Now after doing that, the next thing I'll go ahead and do is from this point here, that 1.5 inches there, I'll go up by 2 inches. I hope you see, guys. I'm going up by 2 inches just like this. Then I'll go ahead and use my ruler to just connect a slanty line to this other edge. I hope you see the line is slanty, so from that 2 inches point I'll make it slanty for it to reach this other points. I hope you can see, guys. This is what we have here. And now, guys, I was just making it really visible so you can see what it looks like. So please follow this method carefully, guys. If you have watched to this point, don't forget to like this video. Please like this video and leave a comment if you have watched till this point. And guys, you can see what it looks like. So we are going to begin cutting. So you see the way I'm cutting it, the length like this, side like this. I hope you can see. I'm also cutting the crunch area. Then I went up by that 2 inches, then also slanted it back again. I hope you can see. Now this 1.5 inches, I hope you remember. I'll also go ahead and cut it till the crotch line and stop. I'll go ahead and also open it up by the side upward. I hope you can see. So I just removed the pin so I can be able to do that. And this is what it looks like, guys. So I also went ahead to notch that 7 inches I marked. So I told you when doing yours, mark 7.5 inches. Now I'm just labeling it the front, so FF. I'm not wearing the front FF, then the back BB, because I just like doing this so that I won't make mistake when it makes everything easier when I'm just sewing. Now I'm gonna have to fold the fabric into 2 stitches fabric. The length is 13 inches while the width is 7 inches folded into 2. I hope you understand. So if I open it up, the width will be 14 inches. Now that I've done that, I'm going to go ahead and curve a little bit curve here. So I'll be going up by 2.5 inches from that edge there, and I'm going to curve it into the down part of this. This is our pocket we are making for our shorts. Just watch carefully and you're going to know why it's like this. So guys, I hope you see the curve I'm making, and after doing that, I'm going to go ahead and cut like this. I hope you can see, just cutting it out like this. And now I'm going to also go ahead and use it and trace for another one, because we need 4 pieces and this will give us only 2 pieces, so we need 4. So I'll fold another one like this. I hope you see, and I'll go ahead and trace it on it just the way you can see. So I'm just tracing it out just like this. I'm done tracing it out right now. I'm going to go ahead and open the 2 up so that it can give us that 4 pieces we need for our pocket. I hope you understand me, guys. So I've opened this one up and it gives us 2 pieces, and I'll also go ahead and open this other one up like this. And yeah, guys, this is what we need. So we have 4 pieces now. I've also gone ahead to cut out a band, and this is a 2 inches band. I hope you see. Then the length is about 46.5 inches. That is 46.5 inches. So you see 2 inches for the width. Folded into 2 is 2 inches. That is, open it up, is 4 inches for the width. Then also the length is 46 and I think 46.5 inches, just like this. So the next thing I'm gonna here to do is to just come over here. So I'm just marking 2 inch. That 2 inch I said is for the folding allowance. I'm just marking it all of them. So because I'm going to be using it to fold, I'm adding my hemming gum here. I'm adding my hemming gum to use it to fold. Don't worry, just what you're going to understand. So before you add your hemming gum, if you have a weaving machine or if you want to weave, you can go ahead and weave it, because weaving gives it a more professional look. You can go ahead and weave the down part also. I hope you see. So I'm going to go ahead and add this hemming gum on it like this. You can place it about 2 layers, but I'm using 1 layer like this. Then I'll go ahead and iron it like this. I hope you see. I'm folding it first before I cover it up with the hemming gum. I hope you see what I'm telling you. But if you weave it, you don't need to fold with 1/2 inch first. So I'll go over and do it on all of them. I hope you see what it looks like. I've gone over and done it on all of them, and I've gone ahead to stitch it around. So when you're done adding your hemming gum, make sure you iron it first before you stitch it, just the way I did. And see the pockets here. I'm gonna have to bring my pocket, so I'm going to make sure the straight side is on the side of the pockets, and I'm going to go ahead and stitch. Then the curvy side is going to be facing the crotch area. I hope you see. That is how to place your pockets, and make sure it's front facing front like this. When you switch like this, I'll do the same thing for all the 4 pieces of our short knicker. I hope you see. This is it. I'll make sure I stitch the straight side. Then I told you the curvy side is supposed to be facing the crotch area. I hope you see. I'm done stitching it. So I'm done stitching for all of them, and this is what they look like. I hope you see, guys. So watch carefully how it looks like. This is all of them here. So don't make mistake when you're doing it. Make sure it's front facing front. So guys, after I'm done stitching all the 4 pieces with their pockets, I'll go ahead and bring one part of the front, I hope you see, and one part of the back. So just trust the process, guys. Yes, one part of the front and one part of the back. As I told you, it's good if you label it. It just makes it easier for you. So 1B and 1F. So I'll go ahead and join it together like this, front facing front, and I'll make sure it's aligning at the top here. The pockets are aligning at the top like this, and I'll also make sure it's aligning at the end of the pockets like this. So I'm using my pin to pin it down like this. So make sure they're aligning. The both pockets are aligning. That is very, very important. So I've gone ahead to also pin this one down. I hope you can see. And guys, also the side, you can go ahead and pin it down to make sure it's aligning also. Now you can see it's not equal, and yes, you're totally getting it. This is what it's supposed to look like. I'll also go ahead and make sure the crotch area is aligned like this. I hope you see, guys. And I'll also make sure this side is also aligned, so you can see how it's looking. So I'm going to go ahead right now, guys, and I'm going to be stitching from this point all the way to that is the pocket area, and when I reach this end of the pocket, I'm going to stop there. I hope you understand. Then from that point we notched, I hope you see, I'm going to go ahead and stitch downward till the end of this knicker. I hope you see. Then from this crotch area, I'm going to also stitch straightward down. I hope you understand me, guys. So let me go over and do that and show you what it looks like. I'll also do that for the other pair. The same thing I showed you there, I'll do it for the other front and back. I hope you understand. So guys, I'm done stitching, and I also went ahead to put the pockets here, these pockets, to the front side. I top stitched it at the front. I hope you understand me. So I just went ahead to stitch the pocket at the front. I hope you see, guys. Then I also went ahead to stitch this crotch area part downward. Then I also went ahead from that 7 inches point I notched. I went ahead to stitch down to the end of this short. I hope you see. Now I did the same thing for the other pair also. Now the next thing I'm going to do is, you can see one pair is turned at the back, and I'm going to be turning one pair to the front. Trust the process, guys. Now I've turned this other one to the front. Now I'm going to be putting it inside this one that is still turned at the back. I hope you're seeing. So I'll make sure the crotch area is on the same side. I hope, just watch, guys, please watch carefully. So I'm just arranging it carefully so that you can understand and see what I'm doing. So this point is very, very important, so just pay attention carefully. Now you can see it's aligning at this the crotch part here. So one part is turned outside and one part is turned inside. I hope you understand me. Now this is what it looks like. Now I'm going to be pinning it down at this joining to make sure it's aligned, and also from the side, also this side points, I'm pinning it. You can see it's equal at both ends like this. So I just went ahead to use my pins. This is good to use your pins so that when you're sewing it won't shift and it will not, so that you'll be having a well aligned shot. That's what I just want to say. I hope you understand. So guys, just trust the process and go ahead and sew all around that point. So I've gone ahead to sew mine, and this is what it looks like. Now I'm going to turn it over so that you can see what it looks like, and this is what it looks like, guys. I hope you can see. I'm turning it over. This is what it looks like. I hope you can see. Our shot is almost ready. I hope you see. This is what it looks like. I hope you can see. So I hope you are enjoying this tutorial. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel so that you can be receiving more tutorials like this. Now I've gone ahead to bring my band. I told you it's a 2-inch band, and I've gone ahead to bring my elastic. So for my elastic, the waist measurement I'm using for this is actually 30, but I'm minusing 3 inches from the waist measurement. So what I'm going to be cutting is 27, but I advise when you're using yours, you can use about minus about 5 inches or 4 inches, but I minus 3 inches. I hope you understand me, guys. So I just went ahead to just cut it out to 27 for our band. So I told you this is a 1-inch elastic band, as you can see. Now just watch carefully how I'm placing it on this material 2 inches band we cut out for this. I hope you are seeing what I'm showing you. So I'm going to go ahead and stitch both ends on this fabric. I hope you see. Now I'm going to go ahead and close it up. I'll be stitching it using 1/2 inch, so you can go ahead as you're on your sewing machine and be marking it as you are stitching it up. But if you know what, if you are a beginner, I think that will be helpful to you, or if you want your work neater, this is really helpful so that you can go ahead and stitch all the way to the down part. So make sure you're dragging it as you are stitching. So guys, I'm done stitching. This is what it looks like. Hope you can see. Done stitching using 1/2 inch. Now the next thing I'll go ahead and do is to make those lines on it. So I'll be making about 2 lines on it, but before I do that, I'll be using my pin to just pin on some parts of this. I hope you see, on some parts of this band, so that it make sure you're stretching it as before you pin it down, so that when you stitch, make lines on this band, it will still have that ruffle elastic thing on it. I hope you understand me. So just watch carefully. I'll go ahead and stitch up with 1/2 inch, and I'll also stitch down with 1/2 inch. I've done that. I hope you can see what it looks like. Now I'll go ahead and remove my pins on this band. I hope you see. I hope you can see what I did. Please pay attention closely. Just follow and watch what I'm doing. Even if you don't really understand what I'm saying, just watch what I'm doing. Now that I'm done doing that, I'll go ahead and attach this band on our trouser. So I'll be placing this on the back part of our trouser like this. I'll first and keep about 1/2 inch away before I place it on that middle joining on our shorts. Sorry, I said trouser. It's a short, it's a men's short, and this is it. I hope you see. I'm just going to keep on, make sure you're dragging it also as you're putting it on this. I can say I'm done putting it. I'll go ahead and stitch that point, and this is what it looks like. This is what our shorts looks like, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and share this video to whoever you think will find this helpful. Guys, thank you so much for watching, and see you in my next tutorial. Don't forget to subscribe and put on your notification to receive more amazing tutorials like this. Bye.